Okay, bismillah. Okay, folks, let's have a look at maths test 6, question number 1. Let's have Hamza, please unmute yourself and help me with question number 1. Let's go.
Can we cut the shapes below out of a piece of card? What is the ratio of the quadrilaterals to the non-quadrilaterals? Give your answer in the simplest form.
Okay, lovely. Now let's have a look at the key words here. What is the ratio, quadrilaterals, non-quadrilaterals, and simplest form? So there's 4 words there that we need to know what the meanings of those 4 words are. So let's analyze that first. So Hamza, what does the word ratio mean? Like this?
I don't know how to explain it.
Is it like
that.
Yes. So,
yeah.
So something ratio something, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now, what's it mean by quadrilateral?
Like a 4-sided shape.
Fantastic, like a 4-sided shape. What's a non-quadrilateral?
A non-4-sided shape.
Exactly, non-4-sided shape. Fantastic, exactly. What do you mean by simplest form?
Like, for example, if it was like 2, 6, yeah, then the simplest form is 1/3.
Fantastic. So you got to cancel it down. So there's quite a few bits there that we got to look after. So let's have a look. Is the shape number 1 a quadrilateral?
Yeah.
Is shape number 2 quadrilateral?
No.
No. Not quadrilateral. What about shape number 3?
No.
And shape number 4?
No.
And shape number 5?
Yes.
And shape number 6?
Yes.
Fantastic. So how many yeses do we have?
3.
And how many no's do we have?
3.
Now, they want you to simplify that ratio. Can you simplify it for me?
Okay. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 3 divided by 3 is 1.
So what's the ratio in the simplest format?
1 and 1.
Fantastic. Lovely answer there. Thank you for that, Hamza. Okay, you can mute yourself back up now. Okay, question number 2. Let's have Mr. Mahir, please. Question number 2, read, please.
What fractional shapes are triangles? Circle the correct answer. So, there's 6 shapes altogether. So, the triangle, there's 2 triangles, and so it would be 2 out of 6. But since there's no 2 out of 6, 1/3 is the same as 2 6. So it'd be 1/3.
Okay, so you said there's 2 out of 6 triangles. The shapes here, they are this one and this one, but 2 out of 6 is not here. So if we cancel it down by dividing it by 2, that gives you 1 out of
3.
1 out of 3 is there, so that is the answer. So the answer is there, but you only get the answer after you simplify that same word mentioned earlier. Okay, lovely. Okay, next question. Question number 3. Let's have Mr. Musa, please.
So, number 3, Daphne bought a painting at an antiques fair for £635, sold it 1 month later for £990.
How much profit did she make?
Yeah.
Okay, go on then. Well, how do we work that? How do you work out the profit?
To work out the profit, you do £990, take away £635, and that would give you an answer of £355.
Nice, straightforward minusing question. Done. Question number 4. Okay, let's have Hamza read question number 4, please. Question number 4. Okay, right. Hamza, are you there?
Oh, okay. I was unmuted because I forgot to unmute.
You were talking while you muted.
Okay.
You funny boy. Next, Daphne.
Yeah. Daphne uses her profit to buy blank DVDs. A box of 10 blank DVDs costs £5. How many blank DVDs can Daphne buy with her profit from selling the painting?
So she uses the profit to buy blank DVDs. Okay. How much profit did she make?
She made 355.
Okay, and then she's going to
Oh,
buy
sorry,
boxes that cost £5 each. So what do you do with those two numbers?
Divide them.
So you want to see how many lots of £5 will fit into £355. So he's got £355 to buy boxes of discs, £5 a box. So how many? So let's do the division then. Let's go. 5 goes into
5 divided by
yeah.
0, remainder 3.
Then
Okay. So and 5 goes into 35 7 times. And 5 goes into 5 1 time.
Okay, and the question says how many blank DVDs can she buy? So they don't want to know how many boxes you can buy. We've just worked out how many boxes you can buy for £355. So she could buy 71 boxes. They want to know how many blank discs can she buy, the DVDs. So in each box, how many discs are there?
What's that? 10, and that's 710. But I accidentally put down 71.
Yeah, so 71 boxes, yeah? And you multiply that by 10 discs per box. So you add a 0 onto it. So the final answer is 710.
10.
What did you write down
So
for your
I
answer?
accidentally did 71.
But did you do the calculation?
71.
Did you do the calculation? 10 by 10 is 710. Now, so
No.
well, then you can't get the mark for it then. So you have to, first of all, show this calculation. So this is the first calculation you got to physically show on your paper. So I want to see those calculations sent back into me. So then second calculation that you got to physically show, this one. I need to see physically 1 and 2 sets of calculations in order for you to arrive at that correct answer. That's the calculation that you need to do. Every single thing on this page has required some kind of calculation. Question number 2 was 26. We have to divide it by 2, divided by 2, and we got a nice answer. Every single question requires an display, demonstration, and exhibition of your working out. No answer, unless it's very simple, should be just done as an answer. Every single thing you must explain yourself with a nice, clear working out. Okay, let's have Mr. Musa, please. Mr. Musa, question number 5, please, young man. Let's go smashing. Let's go.
Number five. A triangle has one angle of 51 degrees and one angle of 72 degrees. What is the size of the triangle's third angle? Circle the correct answer.
So the key thing here, it's a triangle. What do the angles inside a triangle add up to, Musa?
It adds up to 180 degrees.
Adds up to 180 degrees. Also, so each angle, so it's A, B, and C. So we can say A add B add C is 180. All angles are at 180. So one of them is 51. The other one is 72, but we don't know the third one. Okay. So what's 51 at 72?
51 at 72 equals 123.
So 123 plus the third angle is 180. So what's the missing angle?
The missing angle is 57.
57, because 123 add 57 equals 180. Or you could say 180 minus 123 equals 57. It all depends on which way you want to work it out. They are both good methods. One is you adding up to the number. One you have to solve the equation by opposite, add 1, 2, 3 is minus 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's lovely. Again, everybody have a look how much working out has been done on that question. Lots and lots of working out. I want to see that in your homework, and I want to see that in your pre-class testing. Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Musa. Next, let's have Mr. Mahir Saab go, number 6.
So I didn't do this one because I didn't know how to do it.
Okay, no problem. Let's choose somebody. Put your hand up next to your name if you've done this question, number 6. Just a show of hand. Get your hand to pop up on your next to your name. Okay, Umeza, go. Number 6, your question.
So first you do 50 times by 20 because
Okay.
the area is the width times by height.
Okay, so you worked at the area of this big block, including the extra bit over here. Okay, so you've done 50 time by 20 for the big block, including the missing area. What does that give us?
1000.
Okay, now there's a bit that you put extra in. You put an extra this area in. So what do we do with that area now?
Do we take it away from
Fantastic, lovely. You have to take it away because you added extra area in. So you added in this space here, which actually is not in the original question. So your method is excellent. You work at the area of the big block minus the area of the bit that's missing. That's a fantastic, correct ideology there. Lovely. What's the area of that pink colored in bit, please?
20
times by?
20 times by 10.
Which is equal to?
200.
200. So what's 1000? Take away 200.
800.
It's 800. Okay. What's the name of the shape, this topic? It's also got another. So any one of these two names, composite area, compound area. So it's area of multiple rectangles added together, or in this case, I love Umayza's idea. Her idea was to work out the area of the big block, and that's how I taught you. That's how I taught you before in the previous lessons. That you could do the area of the big block, and you can minus the bit that's been cut out from the big shape, and that is a perfectly legitimate way of doing the question. Fantastic. I love the ideology. Very good. Those are somebody paying attention to the class notes. Well done, Umayza. Excellent question there. Is that the answer you got, Umayza?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Mahir, have you taken note of what we just done?
Yeah.
Okay, so make note of exactly what we've done. So area of the big shape, which is the whole shape, minus the area of the small cutaway, the small shape that we can cut out. And then you minus them. Fantastic. Okay, let's have our next, Mr. Mahir, try the next question for me, please. Number 7. Did you do this one, Mahir? Okay, Mahir, are you there?
Oh, it's muted, sir. Pete delivers newspapers. The table below shows the number of newspapers he delivered each day during 1 week. One of the values is missing. So what you do is, I think you add up all of the numbers. So 15 add 15 add 16 add 14 add 30 add 40. That is 130.
Give me a second. 15 add 15 add 16 add 14 add 30 add 40. That gives you what?
That gives you 130.
Okay, let me just double check. 6 add 4 is 10. 10 add 10 is 20. So we have 2, 4, that's 6. 6 add 3 is 9. Add 1 is 10. 10 add another 3. Lovely. That's 130. Now look at the information in the question. Read this part. Read this sentence here for me, please, first.
1 in 10 of the newspapers that Pete delivered that week were delivered on Thursday. How many newspapers did he deliver on Friday?
So 1/10 of his total deliveries is equal to the Thursday number. Is that right?
Yeah.
What's the Thursday number?
14.
So 1/10 of a number is 14. 14. So what is the original number?
Oh no. The number would be 140.
Fantastic. Absolutely. Because 140 divided by 10 is 14. So what that means is that the total of everything, so we got 130 so far. So how much is missing then? So 130 add the missing number, which is the Friday number, gives you 140 total.
10. The number is 10.
The number is 10. Fantastic. And that's question number 7. Number 7 is 10. So that's how we got to solve it. So the calculation that you told me, I wrote it down. The 1/10 of information, I wrote it down. I wrote down the other calculation over here. So everything needs to be written down. Good. Okay, just stay on for number 8 as well. Do number 8 for me.
What percentage of the whole week's newspapers did Pete deliver on Saturday and Sunday combined? So Pete delivered 30 and 40 on Saturday and Sunday combined would be 70, and then
70 out of how many?
70 out of 140.
Yeah, 70 out of 140. And what percentage is that going to be then?
50.
It's true, but how do you get the answer?
You just times it by 100.
So you divide the top by 70 and the bottom by 70. So
Yeah.
70 over 140 is a half, and a half of 100 is equal to?
50.
Okay, question number 9. Let's have Mr. Hamza, please. Read. Make sure you unmute yourself first before you start talking. Okay, Mr. Hamza, that's lovely. Go, read.
What was the mean number of newspapers he delivered during the week shown?
Okay, so let's look at the key word here. What is the key word, Hamza?
Mean.
What does the mean mean?
It means add them all up and then divide them by how many numbers there are.
Fantastic. Divided by the number of values that you have. Fantastic answer. Now, we've already added them all up before. What was the total when we added them all up?
140.
140. So we know what the top one is. So the top value is 140. And how many values do we have? There's 7 values for the 7 days. So what's 140 divided by 7?
20.
Fantastic, young man. Okay. Now look again. Look at the color. Look at the amount of physical colored ink on that double page there. That's what I want to see on your work. Pre-class testing like this, homework done like this. I want it smashed to pieces with color or with just lots of notes and lots of calculations on there. Whatever you're thinking, write it down. Think it, write it, think it, write it, show it, and then give me the answer. So don't just give me answer 20. I want to see what the formula is. I want to see the calculation. Then I want to see the answer. So I want to see the formula, the calculation, and the answer. Okay, question number 10. Let's have Umaiza, please go. Thank you for that, Mr. Hamza. Question number 10.
Sophie sets off from home at 9 o'clock and jogs to the beach, then sits on a bench to rest before going home again. The graph below shows her distance from home during her journey. Circle the time that she sets off back home.
Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at the key points. So this is the time that she leaves home. Okay, then this is the time that she arrives at the beach. She arrives at the beach. This is the time that she arrives back home. Arrives back home, or should we say, actually, the better would be returns home. Returns back home. Okay, this is the part that she leaves the beach. So we can actually read different parts of the journey by looking at is it going away? Is it flat? Is it there? Circle time that she sets off back home. So that answer will be which one? So we need to drop a line down here. So for question number 10, the answer will be Okay. So she sets off from home what time? 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
9
after how many minutes does she start coming back home?
after 75 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to add 9 o'clock. If we add 60 minutes, what will that take us to?
That would take us to 10 o'clock.
And then we add the extra 15 minutes, what will that take us to?
10 minutes 15. So the
10,
answer
15.
is
Yeah,
B.
I think my line is slightly off here. It should, because I've got so much stuff. Give me, yeah, that's better. Yeah, actually it's here. I'm sorry about that. My line was slightly in because I made the dot too big and I couldn't see where I was going. So it is exactly 75. So our answer will be what? 10?
D.
10, 15, done. Fantastic. Okay, do me one more question, please. Amazing while you're there. Number 11.
Which
Go.
is the sixth term in the sequence shown? First, you work out what the pattern is.
What is the pattern?
-2.
Is it -2 each time?
No, minus. The next one's -3. Next one's -4.
Yeah, so it'll be -5, -6, and then -7. Is that right? First, second,
Yeah.
third, fourth, and then they want the fifth term, and they want which term? The sixth term. So what's 64 take away 5?
64 take away 5 is 59.
What's 59 take away 6?
53.
So is that the number that we want?
Yes.
It is, because that's the sixth value here. Okay, fantastic, lovely. Okay, let's get back to Mr. Maher, please. Read number 12. Go. Thank you for that, Amazing.
Mr. Stark has 2 jars of sweets on his desk. At the start of the week, each jar contains S sweets. Mr. Stark gives out 30 sweets during the course of the week. Circle the expression that shows the total number of sweets he has left at the end of the week.
So he has a jar with S sweets and a jar with another S sweets, and he gives out 30 of them. So how many sweets does he have in total?
He has 2 S
2S.
sweets.
And how many sweets has he given away?
30, so it would be 2S take away 30.
So the answer for number 12 is?
B.
B. Done. Okay, I'm just going to stop the video here, but I'm going to quickly show you all the beautifulness that we've done so far. Look at that. That is what you call maths. Look at the amount of maths on there. Fantastic. I'm going to stop the video now and then get your scores of you, okay? So give me a second. So don't give me scores yet.